Good morning, everyone. For today's video, we will be continuing our discussion on e-commerce. So in our classroom, we've already discussed the topics in e-commerce, such as what is e-commerce, how it is being used by the businesses, what are its advantages and disadvantages, as well as what are the types of e-commerce. So the types of e-commerce, we have three: by participators, by goods, and by business model. So we are already done with the by participators and the by goods. Now, today, we will learn about the business model of e-commerce. We have drop shipping, warehousing, private labeling, and manufacturing, and white labeling. But before we go on with the discussion of what are the type of business model on the e-commerce, let us first discuss what are the benefits of e-commerce of today's businesses. So number one is it's growing rapidly. It is because not only that e-commerce is used by the large companies, it is also used by the small and medium enterprises. Also, e-commerce is growing rapidly because it is not only available by those businesses who has its physical store, but also businesses that are functioning via online. It may be on social media or any platforms wherein e-commerce is used. Next benefit of e-commerce is offers global marketing reach. It is because e-commerce doesn't only target local customers. So if you are in the Philippines, you are not only targeting market or not only targeting customers who are resident in the Philippines. You are also targeting customers who are residents internationally. So you are selling your products to international markets. Number three benefit is provide the ease of ordering products online. So you already know, as a consumer or as a customer, you already experience this benefit of the e-commerce, wherein you can order the products and services that you wanted to acquire with the aid of your mobile phones, your computers, your laptops, your tablets. So you can easily order the products that you wanted. Number four is generally involves lower operating cost. Why? If you remember, during your live selling activity, diba, your operating cost that you already incurred lang is the payment of internet, any other small operating expenses. So that is how beneficial is e-commerce of today's businesses. May it be a large, may it be a small and medium enterprises. Number five gives direct to consumer access. Why? Because with the use of the platforms such as social media, Shopee, Lazada, any e-commerce platform, you as a consumer, you can go directly to the website, to the platform that the businesses is using for you to be able to order on the products and services that business is offering to you as their consumer. Okay, so that is the benefits of the e-commerce. Now, if e-commerce has its benefits, it also has its challenges. Number one challenge, limited face-to-face interaction, because you are only ordering online. So you will not can go to the physical store and then order the products, but you can go online and order the products. Number two challenges of e-commerce is technical difficulties. So when the platform of the business uses, example is the Shopee or Lazada, if the system bogs down, so the consumer cannot order products and services to that platform, as well as the seller cannot generate income from it because of its technical difficulty. And then data security. It is because before you as a consumer, before you can order the products and services via online, you need to type in or fill in the forms created by the seller, such as what is your name, where is your address, your cell phone number, so that the delivery of that seller will have a contact of you when they are delivering the product. So there is a data security challenge of it in e-commerce. Number 4 challenges is challenges of shipping and fulfilling orders at scale. When we say challenges of shipping, especially when the shipping is marami-rami na po ang kailangan nilang i-ship, there is also a challenge, especially if they have only limited riders to deliver such products and services to the different parts and area locally here in the Philippines. And also for fulfilling orders, example, if the product is sold out na sa seller, so fulfilling orders at scale, kailangan, if you are a seller, you have much of the stock so that hindi madilatar ang pag-order sa imong mga products and services to the customers and consumers. So those are the benefits and challenges of using e-commerce in your businesses. Now, let us proceed to the types of e-commerce revenue model. So, mamagid ni siya ato ang kanang dapat i-discuss karon. So, number 1 is the dropshipping. Dropshipping allows a company to create a digital storefront, generate sales, then rely on a supplier to provide goods. So, as you can see, this is the diagram of how a dropshipping work. So first, you as a supplier connect your website to a supplier. So if you have a business, you connect your website to the dropship supplier, and then the consumer will order to your online store. When the consumer is done ordering to your online store, then the online store passes the order to dropship supplier, and then the dropship supplier will ship or will directly ship the products and services to the customer. So as you can see, in the drop shipping model, business model, you as the owner of the store, you do not need to hire a delivery rider to deliver the products you are offering to the customer. You just need to connect your website to a drop ship supplier for you to be able to deliver the products you are offering to the customer. So I hope that is clear to you. So that is how dropshipping works. Number 2 type of e-commerce revenue model. Number 2 is white label e-commerce. So white label e-commerce companies leverage already successful products sold by another company. So here is a business model of a white label. So company A, white label credit and collection management service provider, and then here in the middle you have company A provides company B with services using company B's brand. So and then the company B provides products and services to the customer. A very good example of this are the home credits. So the home credits is a credit and collection management service provider wherein walang kanang specific na product si Home Credit. But the way Home Credit provides product and services is ginagamit nila ang mga products ng mga existing companies such as cell phones, laptop, computers, speakers, or any other gadgets, and home appliances, furnitures and fixtures that a specific company is offering to its target market. Anong system or anong function ni Home Credit now? Home Credit provides you the ease of getting the products and services by credit. Okay? So, inuutang mo with the aid of Home Credit. So, makukuha mo agad yung products and services under a specific company. So, I hope you already understand that because you as a consumer, I know you students and you as a consumer also, I know you are already familiar with how Home Credit works to these specific existing companies or existing physical stores. Okay? Number 3, wholesaling. A more capital-intensive approach to e-commerce. Wholesaling entails maintaining quantities of inventory, keeping track of customer orders, maintaining customer shipping information, and typically having ownership of warehouse space to house products. So here is how a wholesaling works. Wholesaling yan ha, hindi yan retailing. I'm sorry. Okay, so online store orders direct from supplier. And then from that supplier, the supplier send products to online store warehouse. From that, supplier send customer orders from warehouse supply. And then the consumer place order from online store. Okay, a very good example of this is when you have an online store, you do not have the stock at hand. So, what will you do? You connect with the warehouses. Kung may mag-order sa'yo na consumer online, and then, example, you have a cut-off. That is how some of the online sellers is doing. When someone orders a product to them, meron silang posting na, okay, the order will be from Monday to Friday. Si Friday, yung cut-off na date. From that Friday, the seller will then go to a warehouse wherein she will buy in bulk order the products that her customer had already ordered from her online shop. And then from that, she will deliver it or via a delivery services or any other shipping services, isi-ship yung products to the respective houses of the customers. So, ganyan nangyayari ang mga online sellers, some of the online sellers to avoid inventory, yung matagal na mabebenta yung kanilang mga products and services. So, ganyan ang kanilang mga ginagamit, no? They connect with warehouses. Alright. So, number 4 is private labeling. Is a more appropriate e-commerce approach for companies that may not have large upfront capital or do not have their own factory space to manufacture goods. So this is how private labeling works. So number 1, original products is designed from scratch or an existing product is modified. So, customer product is manufactured to your specification. Supplier sends customer order from warehouse supplies. And then from that, from the warehouse, the consumer places order from online store. So, it is as the same as what happens to wholesaling. But the difference between the private labeling and wholesaling is that there is a specific design of the products ordered by the customer. Okay, let us give you an example, a simple example. When you order a personalized product, right? So, you order an aqua flask to an online store. And then, that aqua flask you ordered, you specify in there that it should be a color blue. It has a paracord of color blue. And it should contain your name or a quote of you that you wanted to have on that and tumbler or that aqua flask tumbler. So as you can see, you are personalizing the product, and then the seller, the customer product is then manufactured to the specification of what the customer is included during her order. And supplier sends customer order from warehouse supplies to the consumer. Alright? So I hope you understand the process of private labeling. A very good example also of this one is yung mga CEO sa TikTok. They are selling soap, they are selling shampoo, lotion, rejuvenating set. How are they able to create or to provide those kinds of product with their names, with their company names, with their specifications, with the help of this private labeling? So, ganyan ginagawa ng mga CEOs in TikTok kung paano nila na-provide ang mga products and services nila with the help of the existing manufacturing. But they are just specifying what is the label, diba? Private labeling. What is the label of the product? So, if it is a shampoo, it should be example sa shampoo na nakikita ko sa TikTok na mga CEO is may violet na label, may pink na label, but of different names, diba? Because of the specification of the order of the customer. So I hope it helps you understand private labeling. And then, lastly is the subscription. So e-commerce companies can also leverage repeating orders or loyal customer by implementing subscription services. You are a loyal customer. So for example, there is a fixed price. The e-commerce company will assemble a product or assemble a package, introduce new products and incentives locking to a long-term agreement at a lower monthly price. So for example, the same sa home credit, we go back to white labeling. So when you are a loyal customer to home credit, so nag-home credit ka ng cellphone mo, within 18 months, you are a good payer. Then, the home credit will provide you a text message or an email saying that you can and have a discount if you are to avail another home credit gadgets, appliance, furnitures, and fixtures. So that is how subscription works. So those are the types of e-commerce revenues. So let us have a review. So you have the dropshipping, the white labeling, wholesaling, private labeling, and subscription. So these are very helpful for the existing e-commerce and to those who are new entrants in the e-commerce industry. So I hope class you learned for today's discussion. This will help you a lot during our quizzes and your activities that I will provide on your respective classrooms. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned. Goodbye.